So I've just walked out of this venue, and we'll have that presentation taking place. But I want to quickly walk over to this new venue that wasn't here last year. So let's go over there. And what I will do is get my face out of the camera. So look at this this little train you can jump on. I imagine it takes you along the lake. How lovely! And oh, I do like visiting Geneva every time. I do like it. There we go. I'm about to go in there. Should I go in there now? Why not? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you are seeing exactly what I'm seeing. Let me shove my face in so you can see what I can see. Hi there. So this looks. Oh, I recognise a few faces in here. It looks like they're getting ready for a presentation. What I like about this venue is I can feel some air conditioning, and there are some refreshments over there. I actually need a refreshment. Let me go and I need to go and grab one. So as I pan the camera around, you might recognise a few faces in here. But before we get to the watches, first of all, I've just had a refreshment there with a pretzel, and it's lovely. And you'll recognise people around here. There we have Wei, and anyway, I wanted to show you this room. This year they have the air conditioning units, and there's one here also, and they make a big difference because Geneva at the end of August is the weather is gorgeous. Let me pan outside, and you can see the jet fountain. Outside is 31 degrees 32, and inside here it's much less. It feels lovely. There are a lot of people are very smartly dressed here. I think being smart is the way forward. It is, you know, watches, the events in Geneva. They do tend to be very smart, which puts a little bit of pressure on you if you're here in Geneva at the end of August, because the weather is so fantastic. Anyway, I was eating a pretzel. It's just fantastic, and I think there's some beer there if you want beer. Now I've acclimatized a little, I'm ready to pop over the road to Beau Rivage probably, or I'm going to pop back to my hotel. So in the space of minutes, you can take a look at what this place looks like. Wei's here. There's a talk, but I wanted to, just before that takes place, capture this room once again. There you go. It's very nice. This air conditioning is doing a really good job. Anyway, I'm going to put the camera down. I suppose it's a little bit like being an Oscar ceremony or something like that. But this is before a presentation, and you can see the contributors getting ready. But look at the atmosphere in this place. It does feel very good. You can feel the energy in the room. It's like Oscars. It's like the watches for Oscars. Oscars for watches. I probably really made a mess of that, but hopefully I'm capturing, and you're able to see the room. And isn't it good? It looks really good. I'm very tempted to take the camera over there. Ooh, and here I am, trying not to get in the way of anyone. And yeah, and I might go for an iced tea again. But anyway, let me have a think. Okay, so why don't I just show you the presentation? Okay.
Hello everyone, greetings ladies and gentlemen, please come on in. So this is going to be the Favre-Luba keynote, but I also feel it's like the opening party for Geneva Watch Days. It's wonderful to see the entire watch community out here, the watch fam as I like to call it. And guys, thank you so much for joining us. I love this fair because it's just about community, and it's also wonderful that we have the global launch of Favre-Luba here today. And what are we going to see? Well, we're going to talk about a vision that talks about an unbelievable value proposition. We're going to talk about heritage-based designs, but with a twist, with a modernity to it as well, taking advantage of some of the best Swiss-made movements, La Jouperet in particular, and with some amazing modern technology, the use of sapphire, the use of ceramic. But I first want to introduce a gentleman that almost needs no introduction, Mr. Patrick Hoffman. 20 years at Ulysse Nardin, 6 years as a CEO. I don't know if I should be disclosing this, but since it's Geneva Watch Days, I will. Sold Ulysse Nardin to Carrier Group for 650 million euros, so he's a legend in the watch industry. He's also a man that knows how to build brands. He knows how to build brands for the long term, and he is a man that has now embarked on a new adventure with Favre-Luba. Patrick, how are you, sir?
Thank you very much. I would like to welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. I would like to acknowledge a few people who are here. First of all, the investors who came to me, who took me again out of retirement. And yeah, they spoiled my retirement, but that's what it is. I would also like to welcome Laurent Favre, a descendant from the Favre family. Thank you for being here. All this would not have been possible without the help of suppliers, which I would like to welcome here, particularly the crew from Favre, La Jouperet, and also Roventa Hennex, who worked tirelessly, and we were not very easy with them. We really pushed the envelope, as one says. I would also like to welcome the team from Favre-Luba. We started about 10 months ago. We did it in a very fast speed. And when I walk now into the office, which we have in Grenchen, it feels for me like when I started the apprenticeship in 1980. I mean, it's just a startup with a company with a long, long history. And I look at this as the custodian. I think there's also a responsibility. I know that responsibility. I would also like to share that with you, Laurent Favre, and we take it serious. And we have a plan, we have a long-term plan, which goes for many, many years. Thank you again for coming.
Thank you so much, Patrick. I gotta say, like, Laurent Favre is like a very handsome dude, you know, like, no, he's a good-looking man. You know, like, Laurent, stand up. I mean, no, because when I think of you know, Favre-Luba, I think of a watch of adventurers. You know, 1962, the Bivouac, 1964, the Deep Blue, 1968, the Bathyscaphe. And this guy looks like he should be wearing all three watches at the same time. I mean, he's that handsome. You know? But Patrick, you know, we have heard so much about what you're planning for us. We've heard about the unbeatable value proposition for the watches and what they represent. We've heard about the heritage-based designs that are bringing the brand even into the future. Why don't you share with us a little bit more?
Let's just roll the tape first.
In 1737, Favre-Luba was born, beginning a journey that would leave an indelible mark on horology. Their journey blended artistry and innovation, crafting timepieces beyond mere function. In 1749, Abraham Favre, the founder of Favre-Luba, ascended as the master watchmaker of Le Locle. In the Musée International d'Horlogerie La Chaux de France, you will witness Favre-Luba's chronometric greats from the 18th century. Across the 19th century, they expanded globally, captivating the masses. In 1925, Favre-Luba unveiled one of the world's first monopusher timepieces, capable of controlling the chronograph functions with a single push piece. The year 1955 marked their entry into the realm of in-house movements, birthing the revolutionary caliber FL-101. The movement powered signature icons like the Sea Chief, Sea King, and Sea Raider. The glorious 1960s saw the Deep Blue and Bivouac redefine boundaries. The Bivouac featured the groundbreaking FL-251 caliber, which featured twin barrels for an extended power reserve. and paved the way for ultra-thin movements. It was also the world's first mechanical wristwatch, with an aneroid barometer for altitude and air pressure measurement. During a 1964 ascent of Whymper Peak, mountaineers Michel Vaucher and Walter Bonatti used its weather insights to set up a life-saving protective camp during a sudden snowstorm. In 1968, Bathi was introduced, the world's first mechanical wristwatch displaying both dive time and current diving depth. In 2017, the Raider Harpoon, Favre-Luba's ultimate dive watch, stood vigilant beside explorer Penhadai as his team sailed the Central Arctic Ocean's furthest northern point ever traversed. Standing the test of time for centuries, Favre-Luba imprinted a lasting mark on horology. Favre-Luba, where time stands still, yet forever moves forward.